Hello, I'm Woodrow Wilcox, and with me is Mr. Shekhar Guha.
Yes.
Mr. Shekhar Guha is one of our clients, and in recent times, he got a phone call. Could you tell us about that phone call and what they said to you on that phone call about insurance?
Okay. About a year ago, I got a phone call. By the way, I'm a client of AJ and Mr. Wilcox for, I lost track of time.
Yeah.
It has been for a while.
Hmm.
And I got excellent service. Now, this particular incident happened last year. And while I had insurance with
Our firm, our firm.
Mr. Wilcox firm, I got a phone call. I think it was Sunday morning, and this guy calls and he said, "Well, look, we got a deal for you." I said, "Well, I am with Mr. Wilcox firm and I don't need anything." He said, "No, no, no, that's fine, but we got a deal for you." So I said, "All right, go ahead." So he gives me the deal, and it turns out that it was so fast that it turns out, hey, this is a nice deal. And I was thinking that why AJ didn't tell me about this. So I said, okay, that's fine. Where do I sign? He said, you got to do this right now, otherwise this will go away. So, I'm an octogenarian guy and I wasn't thinking straight. So I signed up. And then I signed up and I said, well, I did something on my own and this is good. So then when I go to the doctor, and the doctor say, "Hey, we can take this insurance." And I said, "Why? Why? I've been with you for a long time." He said, "No, no, no. Uh, this insurance we cannot take." And then I drove. This doctor was in Chicago, so I drove back, and then I came to AJ in the senior care, and I said, "Look, what happened here?" He said, "Well, these. Why did you sign up with these guys?" Well, I said, "Well, I made a mistake. This guy called me on Sunday, and he told me, have we got a deal for you?" And it sounded so nice. And but I had come to think of it, he didn't tell me the whole story, and it was so quick. And I signed up, and then I said, "Then what do I do now?" He said, "Well, we have to go to Medicare, and we got to tell them that this is what happened, and we don't know what they're going to do." So he said, "Well, I cannot help you. You need to talk to Mr. Wilcox." So then from there, me and my daughter, we came to Mr. Wilcox's office, and he said, "Look, this is what happened, and we need help because I cannot do without insurance." So then Mr. Wilcox sat down with me. He talked to me at length, and then and right there, he called Medicare, and he went through the whole spiel, and he did lot of back and forth, and then he straightened it out, and then my insurance was back to where it was, and this is a service that is priceless, and this is a service that I cannot get anywhere. And these guys, I wonder that how do they offer this service and not charge anything? And without senior care, without Wilcox and without AJ, we cannot navigate this maze of insurance.
Thank you very much, Mr. Guha. Let me explain. I worked at an insurance agency that's owned by my friend. And years ago, we discovered that I had a natural talent for figuring out problems in insurance that nobody else around here has. So I started working for my friend and his insurance agency to help his clients. Mr. Guha is an immigrant from India. He's a smart man. He's an engineer. He's over 80. But here's the thing, we, with our agents, in this case, AJ, we call him AJ because it's easier than calling him his real name, Anas Jamalidan. AJ interviewed Mr. Guha and found him a network of doctors and medical services that could fit into a plan that we could offer. And we interviewed him and we worked on it. And then AJ helped him sign up for the plan that would help him to see the doctors and medical services that he wanted and needed. The guy over the phone, calling from a boiler room for an insurance company, said, "Oh, we got that," and signed him up for something just because the boiler room guy wants to make a sale to make him look good to his boss. He didn't interview Mr. Guha. He didn't bother with listening to the senior citizen about what he wanted and he needed. And that's how the mistake happened. He signed up for something with a guy from a boiler room, and it messed up his ability to go see the doctors and medical services that he wanted. Well, when we found out about this, the agent and another agent helping and I figured out what to do. We filed a complaint. We had Mr. Guha file a complaint against the insurance company and against the insurance agent, and we explained it. And we got a hold of Medicare and we told them what happened. So we don't know what happened after that, but the complaint worked and he got back the Medicare type insurance that he needed, that he wanted, and that he did have, which our agent worked so hard on to help him get. And this is why I'm saying that boiler rooms from insurance companies are not really the good thing for senior citizens. It's better if you consult with somebody in your area, because that local insurance agent or insurance agency has their reputation in the community on the line. They want to give good service. And if something goes wrong, that agent or that agency is usually the place to start to get help with straightening out a problem. It just so happens that since I've been doing this for our agency, we started out with only 2,000 clients, and we now have over 22,000 clients because word gets around. I mean, all the agents work hard to give good service, and the boss works hard to give good service. But the added benefit of having somebody at the insurance agency that clients can come to and get help to straighten out problems is, as Mr. Guha said, priceless. I think more agents and more agencies should have someone on staff to do this. I'm 70 years old. I'm doing everything I can to get people to start learning from me so that senior citizens all over the country can be protected from problems in the Medicare system. Would you say that you got good value for coming
Yes.
here?
The service that I get every time is priceless. And icing on the cake is the staff here never loses their decency and courtesy. It is always, if we make an appointment, we look forward to coming and seeing and AJ and Mr. Wilcox and other staff. They always take the time to help us.
Thank you, Mr. Guha. Thank you for your courtesy of coming here today and letting me videotape this. And thank you for being a great friend, too.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity, and I am glad to recommend senior citizen to everybody, because as time goes by, the insurance business is becoming very complex, and we need somebody to navigate this thing. And AJ and Mr. Wilcox and senior citizens agency is the best place to come and hang your hat on.
Thank you, Mr. Guha.